Tonny and Tim Show. We're back for another beautiful weekend. I'm Tonny.
And I'm Tim.
And welcome back from that week where we had very interesting football, majorly in the Carabao Cup, where we saw a lot of interesting news. Key in there is that the Leicester City and Southampton game has been postponed to November 27th after that calamity that happened over the weekend there that we brought to you in the last episode. But we turn our eyes on the weekend's action. It's a red hot Saturday afternoon.
It's red, Tony. I do not know whether red hot, but this, Tony, is going to be a game. And to me, I think this is a game we've been waiting for. It has come at a time both teams have something to show. Liverpool trying to keep pace with Manchester City, and then Arsenal, Tony, also trying to close the gap, not only on Liverpool, but on the top also. So it's a game that has everything in it.
Arsenal host Liverpool late in the evening, 8:30 p.m. East African time. Very, very big game for both of these clubs. Arsenal currently in fourth place on 22 points, just 4 points behind Liverpool there, who are still trying to catch up with Manchester City in the first place. They find themselves in second place. Klopp will be licking his lips coming into this game. Liverpool have been having a very, very interesting start to the season, like we've been talking about. But Arsenal, just after that blip last weekend where they drew with Crystal Palace to the pair of penalties that they conceded there, they've scored more goals than Liverpool this season already. And we know how free scoring Liverpool have been in the past couple of seasons.
Yeah, Tony, that's a very, very bright statistic on the Arsenal side. If you outscore Liverpool, then you're one of the big boys. The only problem then, you have to look at why we're not in the same level as Liverpool. Then it's the defense that's not okay. But just like we're discussing before the show, Tony, this game to me is going to define how far Arsenal have come post the Wenger era. Of course, they lost the first two games, but having picked up form, this, Tony, should be able to tell us, is Arsenal ready to play against the big boys, or they still have that lack of aggressiveness
against the big teams?
So we have to look at that.
It will be very interesting. Like I said, Arsenal come into this game with 24 goals scored and 13 goals conceded. So that shows you that they've been going forward very well, but also a bit of frailty at the back that Liverpool will be looking to capitalize on. We know that Arsenal's back line, Peter Cech is back. We saw him in the Carabao Cup, but I don't think it is ready enough to play in this particular game. So Bernard Leno might be starting there. Liverpool, it's at the centre back and left back where they're still having problems. We talked about it already. Granit Xhaka played at left back last week. Carl Jenkinson, another player coming from the Cold, played at left back in midweek. So that's a big, big problematic area. And don't forget, that's where Mohamed Salah operates.
He should be licking his lips going to tomorrow, Tony, this game, because I don't think Xhaka, Tony, was tested when the Arsenal played Crystal Palace. But Mohamed Salah will test him for sure. That I guarantee you. And I look at the Arsenal defense,
the centre back
pairing. It's also not steady. And Firmino might have something to say tomorrow, Tony.
Very interesting. Arsenal will be definitely thinking about that centre-back pairing. They have Mustafi available, as well as Rob Holding and Socrates Papastatopoulos, their new signing. They are very, very interesting. For Liverpool, though, like we talked about defenses, Liverpool have conceded only 4 goals in the Premier League so far this season in 10 games. That shows you how far they've come from the times of Bournemouth. Very interesting. So we'll be looking at Arsenal with a very, very blistering attack with Lacazette and Aubameyang. Aubameyang, a player who has been playing a bit of games on the bench, but still has 7 goals already this season on par with Eden Hazard. So it shows you how good he can be on this day.
And Tony, coming on Aubameyang, I think that's the headache Unai Emery has going to tomorrow's game. Because are you going to play both strikers, Lacazette and Aubameyang? No, you want to play maybe one and be a bit conservative at the midfield and the back. But again, you've been starting with Lacazette, so I think he has to look into the two players and take a hard decision tomorrow.
Who would you start?
I will start with Aubameyang. he brings the goals.
Very, very interesting. Big headache for Unai Emery there in that particular place there. Lacazette has been starting. Like we talked about him, he plays more for the team. He brings a lot of energy, a lot of
and links the players.
But Aubameyang is a finisher.
He's a finisher.
He's there waiting to tap in.
He's a predator in the box.
Waiting, playing around the box. So it will be very interesting. Sadio Mane comes into this game with 6 goals. He's Liverpool's top scorer. Mohamed Salah chasing just behind. So it will be very interesting to see those top 3 players for Liverpool, Mane, Salah and Firmino, how they perform might also have a say in this particular fixture. Very, very mouth-watering clash at the Emirates there. You can't afford to miss it. Unai Emery versus Jurgen Klopp.
Yep.
This will be their first meeting.
Yep.
Their first meeting in the league.
Yep.
Who do you think will come out on top based on their on the way they like to play?
Based on the way they like to play, Tony, I look at the Man City-Liverpool game. We expected fireworks. We did not get fireworks, Tony. And this is a game where, again, the coaches will be, I do not know how you play, so I'm going to go cautious. But Klopp, I think, will be smelling blood here. Already Man City, his nearest rival, won at the Emirates. He is expected to go there and also win. So I believe Liverpool will be the ones pushing for a goal in the early stages than Arsenal.
Very good that you talk about the City-Liverpool game.
Yep.
Was that a time, the first time we see Klopp being conscious when he's playing the big side?
Yep.
Because he usually gives it a goal.
Attacks,
He doesn't care how many goals he concedes. But maybe these 4 goals that he's conceded are showing him that maybe he has improved his defense and he doesn't want to tamper a lot with that kind of play. So we might see a bit of hesitance in his play again. But I believe this is a very, very brilliant game that Liverpool must come to the Arsenal and get a win. I've gone for 3-1 Liverpool win.
Tony, if Mane, Salah and Firmino turn up tomorrow, it's going to be fireworks, 3-2 Liverpool.
Very, very interesting, that game there. Don't miss any of the action. It's the red hot Saturday afternoon. Liverpool traveling to Emirates, playing Arsenal there. Winner takes it all in this particular game. Goodbye for now. We'll be back after the break with more predictions and results and analysis.
Give it tonight, hey.